Maytag commercial washers often suffer from agitation issues primarily due to worn actuator solenoids and motor couplers, especially with heavy use. If your Maytag commercial washer isn't agitating, the clothes will sit still while the drum spins, indicating a problem with these components. The actuator and motor coupler are the primary suspects when agitation fails. This video will guide you through diagnosing and fixing these common issues to restore proper washing functionality. The actuator solenoid is a magnetic coil that locks the agitator in place for tumbling. When it fails, the washer spins but doesn't agitate. The motor coupler connects the motor to the transmission, wear leads to slipping and thus no agitation. These parts are critical for transferring power from the motor to the agitator. Understand that without proper function of either of these, the machine cannot wash. Before starting any repairs on a Maytag commercial washer, safety is the top priority. Always unplug the washer from the electrical outlet to prevent shocks. Next, access the control panel to inspect the motor coupler. Look for cracks or misalignment in this component that connects the motor to the transmission. Test the actuator solenoid using a multimeter. The resistance should measure between 10 to 20 ohms. This electrical test helps identify if the actuator is functioning properly. Always discharge capacitors before touching any electrical components to avoid electric shock. This critical safety step prevents dangerous voltage buildup. If the motor coupler is damaged or the actuator's resistance is outside the 10 to 20 ohm range, replacement is necessary. These initial steps help diagnose the problem safely and accurately. To replace the actuator solenoid in a Maytag commercial washer, start by unplugging the washer for safety. Then disconnect the wiring harness from the actuator. Next, remove any retaining clips or screws that hold the actuator in place. Use a screwdriver if needed, and keep track of all parts. Now install the new actuator solenoid. Make sure it's properly seated in its mounting position and secured with clips or screws. Reconnect the wiring harness to the new actuator, ensuring a secure connection. Finally, Maytag's service app includes diagnostic tools to help troubleshoot actuator failures, potentially reducing repair downtime by predicting issues. To begin replacing the motor coupler, first unplug the washer for safety. Remove the back panel or front cabinet to gain access to the motor and transmission components. Locate the motor coupler, which is a flexible component connecting the motor shaft to the transmission. Carefully note its orientation for proper reinstallation. Then disconnect the old coupler by pulling it off. Install the new motor coupler by aligning it properly between the motor shaft and transmission. Make sure the splines or teeth match up correctly to ensure a secure connection and prevent future slipping. Push the new coupler firmly onto both shafts and secure any retaining clips or fasteners. Reassemble the washer cabinet, plug it in, and run a test cycle to ensure the agitator moves properly. Remember, a worn or improperly installed motor coupler can cause the agitator to slip or not move at all, even when the motor is running. Correct replacement ensures reliable operation. Overloading the washer beyond its capacity, such as exceeding 20 pounds in commercial units, puts excessive strain on components like the actuator solenoid and motor coupler, leading to premature wear and failure. Hard water, rich in minerals like calcium and magnesium, can cause buildup that damages washing machine components over time, particularly seals and valves. Regular preventive maintenance, such as annual inspections, helps identify potential issues like worn actuators or couplers before they cause breakdowns, extending the lifespan of commercial washers. Installing water softeners can reduce mineral buildup by removing calcium and magnesium from the water supply, protecting internal components and reducing the need for repairs. Many laundromats have successfully restored operation by replacing actuators in bulk, guided by Maytag's video tutorials. DIY repairs, as showcased on platforms like YouTube's Appliance Wizard, demonstrate cost savings by replacing motor couplers. However, remember that improper repairs can void warranties, so proceed with caution and consult manufacturer schematics. Newer Maytag commercial models are incorporating IoT-enabled sensors to alert users to potential coupler wear via smartphone apps. These predictive diagnostics can prevent agitation failures. Regular inspections, proper loading, and addressing hard water issues are crucial for maintaining optimal performance and extending the life of your Maytag commercial washer. Consider upgrading to models with embedded sensors for proactive maintenance alerts.